Good morning, class.
Good morning.
Today we're going to learn how to solve two-step equations. So last week we learned how to do one-step equations, and that was so easy for you guys. So we're going to take it up a notch and try to challenge you all. So right here I have strips, and they have equations up there. So, we can get excited about this. And when I ask for the equation, just let me know what it is. So first we're going to review one-step equation. Who out there has a one-step equation?
Oh, I have a one-step equation.
Okay, and what's that?
X plus 7 equals 17.
X plus 7 is equal to 17. All right, so last week we learned that in order to solve this, we're going to have to get our variables on one side and our numbers on the other. So what we have to do is we understand that addition is the opposite of subtraction and multiplication is the opposite of division. So since we have x plus 7 and we have a plus sign, what do we want to do?
Subtract?
Subtract, right. And what do we subtract?
7.
7? Right. That is so great. So we're left with, since this is canceled out, x is equal to, what's 17 minus 7?
10.
10. Right. And now our variable is alone. And that's a one-step equation. So now we're going to learn how to do two-step equations. And who has a two-step equation out there?
I do.
And what do you have?
3x plus 2 equals 11.
3x plus 2 is equal to 11. All right. So what's our first step? What do we want to do?
Do we subtract the 2 from both sides?
That's right. So we want to subtract the 2 from both sides because we want our variables on one side and our what on the other?
The numbers.
Right. All right. So that leaves us with 3x is equal to 11 minus 2, which is 9. All right. So that was our one step. So this is where we learned something new. So we see that the two numbers are together, and that means multiplication. The opposite of multiplication is? Division. So in order to get our x alone, what do we do? Divide by
3.
3. Right. Because that will cancel out and we'll be left with x. And x will be equal to 9 divided by 3, which is?
3.
3, right. And since we see, we always want to simplify our answers from 9 divided by 3 if they can simplify any smaller. And so we'll do one more example for you all. So who else has a two-step equation?
I have a two-step equation.
And what do you have?
1/4 x minus 2 equals 3.
It's equal to 3. All right. So now we know we want our variables on one side, our numbers on the other. So we want to start with our addition and subtraction first. So what would be our first step?
Add 2.
Right. Add 2. And we want to add 2 because we want all our numbers on one side. So we're left with 1/4 x is equal to
5.
5. Right. And so here it is. We see that this is a fraction right here, which is automatically assumed that it's division. So what's the opposite of division? Multiplication. So now we want to multiply by 4 to both sides, just like we would do with any other thing. So we multiply by 4, and then this cancels out, which makes x is equal to 20, right. And now is our variable alone?
Yes.
Yes, and so now we've completed our goal. Is there any questions?
No, I think I have it.
No, I got it.
All right, and if you're ever doubting yourself, all you have to do is get what you put and plug it back into your original equation, and that'll see if you got the right answer. All right, so our next step is I'm going to teach you all a chant that will help you learn the two-step equation. So everybody make a beat and repeat after me. Hey everybody, let's remember the goal.
Hey everybody, let's remember the goal.
First combine your lifetimes and we're ready to go.
First combine your lifetimes and we're ready to go.
We want variables on one side and numbers on the other.
Variables on one side and numbers on the other.
Make sure your signs are the opposite of each other.
Make sure your signs are the opposite